So write down first of all, read the following extracts and answer the questions that follow. Right? So the first extract is, I love to dash 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 till it is what sweet company or sweet company that it is given in the book. Right? So this is the first extract that you have to write down. The first question is, name the poet, name the poem and the poet. Name the poem and the poet. So what is the name? You will not write down Schoolboy and William Blake. Write down in complete sentence. The name of the poem is The Schoolboy and the poet is William Blake. So in this manner you will write down. Okay. Got now? At the last also, Priyansh, you are very far behind. Come to that side, please. Huh? Go there, please. Stand up. Take your bag also. So the second question is, what is the mood of the child What is the mood of the child? What is the mood of the child? Happy and gay, or the joyful. Yes, the child is in a joyful mood as he is. Go from that side, please. As he is enjoying nature as well as early morning. What does, third question is, what does the child enjoy as mentioned in the extract, as mentioned in the extract. What does the child enjoy as mentioned in the extract? So what does the child enjoy in the extract? Yes, child love to enjoy the summer morning, and he also enjoys the birds singing on the trees, and moreover he is also enjoying the sweet voice of the skylark. You don't have the book. Sweet voice of the skylark, and he is always in happy mood when he rises up early in the morning. So note it down. So clear this on, note it down. So let us start the next extract. Second extract, I'm writing it down here. Now this is second extract. It must be done in your fair notebooks. Yes. And then at times, drooping eye set with the dreary shore. So what? Second one was not so tough. Okay. Where? Are then. Okay. It is are then. Okay. So now the first question is, why the poet, why the child is sad? Yes, why the child is sad in this extract? What is the meaning of cruel out one? This we will come. So first is why the child is sad. The child is sad because he has to attend the school under strict discipline. He felt there is loss of his freedom. What he felt? He felt that there is his happiness as well as his freedom is lost. So this is the reason why the child is sad. Clear now this answer? Clear? Next one is, what does learning bar symbolize? And also name the literary device used here. So learning bar, what learning bar? Learning, yes. Poetic device, right? Poetic device used here. Yes. Yes, of course. So first square part is, what does learning bar shade? What does learning bar? Learning bar symbolizes school or any institution where the child is going to get education. Educational institute. Okay? It can be any type of school or institution where the child is going to attain education. Right? So this is what? This is learning bar. And which literary device used there? Yes, metaphor is the literary device used to symbolize learning bar. What is the literary device used here? Metaphor. Okay, metaphor is the literary device used to symbolize learning bar. It is next is born through with a dreary shore. Born through with the dreary shore. Okay, so what it means? Okay, explain its meaning. Now we have to explain the meaning of this. Born through dreary shore, explain its meaning. Dreary shore symbolizes the type of knowledge and education the child gets. Okay, dreary means, but the child feels sad when he is getting education in school because of strict regimentation. Strict regimentation means strict discipline. Okay, last you are talking and laughing. You also, yes. Okay, it means that the child is not happy to receive education in the school as he is feeling stifled. Stifled means when he is not able to feel relieved, as he feels stifled in the under the strict discipline or under the strict atmosphere. Yes. Yes, he's tired of. Okay, tired of because of the strict discipline that is prevailing in the school, right? So he is not at all happy in the school. Right now, this poem is very deep one, and you have to understand the meaning of each and every line. Right? So note it down. Now coming up to next extract, let's move. You have noted it down. Last one, note down. I am rubbing only the upper ones. Now note down extract third. Third extract is, how can the birch, it is still youthful spring. It is still youthful spring. Now we have to write it down here. Youthful spring. First question is, why does the poet compare himself with why does the poet, yes, compare the boy with a bird in a cage? So why does the poet compare himself with the boy in a cage? Why he compares himself? Because the poet feels that as bird is free to fly in the sky, but in school he is not free to do or to move according to his wish, or he is not at all free. He is feeling stifled in the strict atmosphere of the school. So this is the reason he is feeling himself like a caged bird is not enjoying freedom. Similarly, he is also not enjoying freedom in the school. Now clear this answer? Yes. Clear this answer? Stifled when you are not able to breathe. Stifled. When you are not able to breathe. So, second question of this extract is, how does a child behave in the school? Next is, how does a child behave in the school? So how does a child behave in the school? How does he behave in the school? Yes, the child is fearful, okay, and he is feeling that he is without his wings, or he is not uninterested, fearful, as well as annoyed, and did not want to do according to his wish, and is not free to move like a caged bird. because of strict atmosphere. So and forget his youthful spring, and forget his youthful spring, and forget his youthful spring, explain the meaning, and forget his youthful spring, explain the meaning. It means that you have to explain the meaning of this forget his youthful spring. It means what it means that when the child is in the school, he is not at all happy. He feels disinterested or uninterested and like a caged bird. And at that time, he forget about his youthful means happy young days. What he feels, he forgets about his joys of childhood. Okay, he forgets about the youth, or he forgets about the young as well as the delightful days of his childhood. So which literary device is used here in youthful? Metaphor. Yes, youthful spring refers to his young happy days. So it is also an example of metaphor. Now noted it down. You have noted down? Yes. Now the last one. Last extract. Last extract. Oh Father. Till I'm taking the complete one. Fruits appear. Fruits appear. Till fruits appear. Okay. So now for this, write on first question. What request does the school boy make to his parents? So what request the school boy is making to his parents? What request the school boy is making to his parents? The young boy is making a request to his parents to give him his freedom. Okay, like if a bud is nipped in the evil, he will not bloom into a fruit. How can he develop during his youthful days? Okay, so how he can develop during his youthful days? You please come here. How can he develop into a how can he develop completely during his youthful days? So now let me repeat. The poet is, or the school boy is making a request to his parents that if he will not be provided freedom, okay, like a bud is nipped in the evil, bud is nipped in the beginning, okay, or how can this bud be develop into a fruit? Then how can he be able to develop in his youthful days? What does springing day symbolize? What does springing day symbolize? About his young youthful days. Okay, young youthful days when he has to develop completely. Okay, youthful days, young youthful days when he has to develop completely. This poem is having very deep meaning, right? So please note it down side by side. Springing day means symbolize means when the young child has to develop completely during his young and youthful days. Metaphor, yes. Springing day is also the example of metaphor used here. What is the meaning of dismay? What is the meaning of dismay? Dismay means sadness and grief. Okay, sadness and grief. Last question. By giving the example of a plant, what does the schoolboy want to convey? What does the schoolboy want to convey? By giving the example of plant, what does the schoolboy want to convey? See the lines. Of the joy, and if the tender plants are stripped of the joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay, how shall the summer arise in joy or the summer fruits appear? It means by giving the example of plant, the boy wants to convey that if he is not given freedom, or if the plants are not given the happiness of the spring season and enjoyment of the spring season, how can it will give fruits during summer season? Similarly, if the child is not given ample means enough, ample freedom, how can he develop into a successful man in his later life? How can he develop into a successful man in his later life? Okay. Yes, food as much as a plant is given freedom to enjoy the spring season, because it is only the spring season enjoyment or the happiness that is being attained by the flowers during spring season, and further they develop into fruits. If this kind of happiness and enjoyment is not given to a boy, he cannot develop into a successful man in his later life or during his youth, right? That's fine. So these are the extracts that you have to write down in your fair notebooks.